Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Deejay and today we are going to do the writing task 1 of general, that is a letter. And today we will be doing the informal letter. The formal and semi-formal I'll be doing in the next videos. In this video, you will get all the tips for the informal letter, the basic format and a band 8 sample letter, which will give you an idea that how you have to write the informal letter when you get it in your exam. Okay, so this is what we have to do. I have already made a video in which I have given the tips for all of the letters, formal, informal and semi-formal. You will get the basic format, you will get the tips. This is the video and I will leave the link in the description as well so that you can check. But today I will be focusing on the informal letter, that how you need to write this letter. Okay, so what we have to do is you have to check. The very first thing is that you need to check what kind of letter is that and what kind of tone you need to write, because the only difference is about the tone and your way of writing. The formal and semi-formal, you have to use a formal tone. You have to write to your friend, you have to write to your family member. The way you talk to them, we talk to them in a casual way. We do not use high sounding words, vocabulary when we are talking to our friends. So this is the difference. What you have to do is you have to keep it simple, you have to keep it casual, so that it seems that you are writing to your friend. This is the only difference between formal, semi-formal and informal letter. The difference of the tone, the difference in the way of writing. In this one you can use contractions because that is an informal way of writing. Okay, so this is the basic format. Let's see. You will start with dear, name of the person, then I hope you're well. This is the one sentence that you need to write in the beginning of the informal letter. You can use any of the sentences. I hope you're well, I hope you and your family are doing good, something like that. That shows that you are talking to your friend. Okay, then the purpose of writing. Suppose your friend wants to meet you somewhere, like he wants to visit to your country. Okay, and he wants suggestions about the way he has to come, the clothes he should carry and the time of the year he should come. Okay, these things he have asked you, three things, three bulleted points. You will start with I hope you're well and I'm glad to know that you are going to visit my country and you need some suggestions from me. This is going to be the very first paragraph. This one, the purpose of writing, that why you are writing this letter. Okay, then is the bullet point 1, that when should I come. You will write here, you will talk about the weather, you will talk about everything, like the worth watching places when they are open for the public. Like sometimes what happens is in some of the countries, some worth watching places, they have some time of the year when they are open for the public, so you can mention that. Then what clothes he should bring. According to this answer, the time of the year he should visit, you will tell the clothes he should get and how and when, which airlines, where he should stay. You can write here in the bullet point 3. Then the closing, I hope to see you soon. Then yours lovingly and your first name, only the first name when the letter is formal or semi-formal. Then you write your full name, but when it is informal you just write your first name. Yours lovingly you can omit. Even you can write best wishes, warm regards, according to the letter. Okay, so this is what you can do. This is how you have to write the letter. This is the basic format. Okay, the basic format of semi-formal and formal you can get in this video. You can check this one, you will get everything here, the basic format and the tips for writing all kinds of letters. Okay, so this is the basic format for the informal letter. Now I'm going to discuss some tips with you. So these are some tips that you have to keep in your mind while you're going to write a letter. The very first thing is open and close the letter correctly. You have to check whether it is formal, semi-formal or informal. The closing and opening should be perfect, because that is the first thing the examiner is going to see. Then you have to work on the spellings and grammar. No grammatical mistakes, no spelling mistakes. Work on them. Use the right tone. Today we are talking about informal, so you have to maintain the informal tone throughout the letter from the starting till the end. Then you have to write 150 plus words and complete that in 20 minutes. Do not write less than 150. It is suggested that you should write 170 to 180 words, and it has to be completed in 20 minutes, so that we can give 40 minutes to the writing task 2, that is the essay. And how you should divide the time: 4, 12 and 4. How to do it? The first 4 minutes are for the planning. You will plan that what will you be writing, like if you're calling your friend to your country, how and what things you should include, what worth watching places, what time of the year, what kind of clothes you should get. You will plan in this time. Okay, the 12 minutes is for writing. You will write everything. Then last 4 minutes, this is for the proofreading. Never omit proofreading. This is really important, because when we are writing, we tend to make some mistakes, like some spelling mistakes, some grammatical mistakes we can make. So this is the time where you can correct those. Suppose if you're not using contractions, you can erase and you can use contractions. If you find some better word for something, if you find some repetition, then in these 4 minutes you can work on that. This is 20 minutes. Okay, then you have to include all 3 bulleted points. Do not leave any of them. The order can be changed. Like if you feel you want to write the third one on the second place, that is okay, but include everything. The coherence should be there. It is not like that you are including the point whichever you want. It should be included in a way that it should look presentable. It should look readable. Okay, then you have to understand the scoring criteria, that how your writing is going to be marked, what things you need to include, what things the examiners want to see in your writing, that you have to check in the scoring criteria. After that, practice is the key. Do write on the daily basis, so that you can practice within the time frame and you can see what mistakes you are doing. If you are doing some kind of grammatical mistakes, you can work on that. If you are doing some spelling mistakes, you can work on that. If repetition is there are lot many things. So you have to see where you lack and what things you need to improve. After that, contractions should be used. This is for the informal letter only, these two. Do not use them in the formal and semi-formal. Contraction should be used in the informal letter. Then slang and idioms can be used. If you find some slang, if you find some kind of idioms that go with the letter, then it is all right to use. You can use them. Okay, so these are the things that you need to keep in mind while you are writing the letter. All these things are same for semi-formal, formal and informal. These two things. Only the tone, that which tone is to be used, contraction, slangs and idioms, they should be used in the informal letter only. Do not use them in the formal and semi-formal. So this is the letter that we are going to write. You are unable to attend a party thrown by your friend on some occasion. Write a letter to your friend stating your inability. In your letter, you have to extend greetings and your wishes. Then you have to explain the reasons that why you are unable to come, and ask him to write back in detail about the party, that how the party went. You will write here. Then you will close that I hope to see you soon or something like that. Then best wishes and your first name. This is how you're going to write this letter. So this is how you will start this letter. Dear Sarah, or whatever name you want to write, you will write here. I hope you are in the pink of your health. This is the informal expression that shows that this is an informal letter. And then the purpose of writing, this is one para. I'm writing this letter to apologize for my inability to attend your wedding anniversary party slated for next week. Slated is planned. Then the answer to the first bullet point, where you had to give your wishes, you had to congratulate them. What you will do is, firstly, I'd like to wish you and John a very joyful married life. It seems like yesterday when I attended your wedding ceremony. The memories are still fresh and reminiscent of the great time we had. This is the answer to our first question, the first bullet point. You can see this one. This is how we will write the remaining part, the second is third. Joined a new firm and have been given the responsibility for an important simple, a lot of vocabulary words. Keep it understandable. And in the end, I have written pay my regards to your parents to show this is an informal letter. And this is how you are going to write this one. If you have any other questions, any doubts, you can let me know in the comment section. And if you found this video useful, kindly like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.